Here we are at Click List. This is my first time. And there's Mary. She's here with me. So say something.
What am I supposed to
Hello.
say?
Good morning. We're here waiting at Click List. This is the first time we've done this. Take my glasses off. Oh, I can see people. It's hard to see my phone with the sunglasses on.
Yes, that is us.
Yeah, I had them add to my order to go get some different kind of flour because they didn't give me an option. I've got this organic stuff, a lot of it on my Click List. So
we're waiting.
We're waiting. No, he shouldn't be long. Yeah, they substituted a lot of things, but there were a bunch of items that they couldn't substitute, like grapes. I don't know what else there was on there. I'd have to look. But yeah, this is my first experience. I have a lot of people talk about this, but they haven't, explained a whole lot about it.
Yeah, that's true. I never thought about that. And then I see people using it all the time.
Yep. Okay. We'll see how it goes. Woo! Groceries!
You're very excited about this.
I am. So here we are at home. We did the Click List thing. I'm tripping over the dog. Hello, doggy. Here. Oh, you're gonna run away? It's you, see? It's you. Who's that other doggy on there? Oh my goodness. Anyways, I just been hanging around and doing some cleaning, and we did the Click List today, and it's beautiful sunshine outside, but just hanging out, staying at home. I haven't been out since my last day of work was March 17th. And I pretty much stayed in other than going to work. And we got lots of shopping done. And hello everyone. I want to get on here and explain what's going on. We decided, since Mary's 21st birthday is Friday, that we're going to do a 3-day celebration for Mary's birthday. Today is Wednesday, so this is probably going to be a compilation, and you'll probably see it on Saturday after her birthday's over. But yesterday we went to pick up a Click List, so that was fun. Extra groceries. Before all of this happened, the coronavirus stuff, we decided that, we always have everything this time of year 3 months in advance anyways, because you never know what's going to happen up here. There's avalanches, the railroads can't get through, the barges can't get through because of rough seas. There's plenty of things. Earthquakes. Last year there was a big earthquake. So we always, well, that's the way I was raised anyway, was to have at least 3 months in the pantry worth of food, every winter, just in case. And we just added a little bit to it, and we were good when all of this started. So we hunkered down. Mary's in college, so all her classes switched to online, which was kind of harder. They added a whole lot more work. So I feel bad. She's downstairs right now. That's why I'm hanging out in her room, hiding. But she should be done in 3 weeks, and then she can start editing again. But I did download an editor for myself to start doing this. But yeah, we went to Great Harvest and I got 3 loaves of bread, which we don't do gluten, so I got the Gluten X bread, and then some treats, some Savannah bars and lemon bars and blueberry cream cheese scones, which we don't usually do those either. And you know, trying to do clean eating here, as I don't know if you could tell the difference from previous videos to the videos now, but I lost 60 pounds, and then I hurt my foot in August, and that's kind of where things ended with Mary, you know, uploading videos. We weren't going anywhere. We weren't doing anything. I was supposed to be non-weight bearing for 2 weeks, and they told me it would take about 8 weeks to heal, and that's about what it took. And it was pretty rough. So I babied that, and I did good staying a consistent weight, and then I flubbed up over the winter. I think everybody gains weight over the winter. And so we'll get it off again. I've already lost, I don't know, about 5 of that. But I was still 10 pounds up from where I wanted to be. So now I've got 15 pounds to lose instead of 20. And I'm working on it now that we're stuck at home because of the coronavirus. I can work on losing my weight. But today we have corned beef and cabbage New England boiled dinner. That's going to be for dinner tonight. Usually when I make that, I make a good 3 gallons of it. So 2 gallons goes with my boyfriend. It gets out of here. That's his favorite thing. We don't want that many leftovers. We won't eat it that long. Leftovers are good for a couple days, and then it gets old. And then we got a big meal planned for Friday, and tomorrow we're gonna have homemade waffles, Belgian waffles, and strawberries. And yep, so Mary's 21st birthday is gonna be all based on food. We're gonna have lots of food. But during this whole coronavirus thing, I hope you all are doing okay, and I wanted to check in and try and get some more videos up. You know, it's not good. Right here in Alaska, Fairbanks, we're in the hot spot. I know I haven't left the house taking Heather to work. Kind of scares me that she works for a resort, you know, one of the resorts here, but they're taking precautions. They're not doing rooms until a few days after people have already left, and the rooms have been kind of fumigated. So that's all good. That makes me feel safer. I was kind of worried about her there for a little while. So I hope you are all doing well, and staying home and saying lots of prayers. But yeah, it'll be over soon, and then we can go back to our daily life. Right now, I'm kind of glad that we had a fixer-upper. That's part of the videos that we want to get up there are the renovations, because that was happening during the time I hurt my foot. I had a construction company come out, and they did a whole bunch of renovations on the house. And we'll get that up. And then we went to Disney World in January. I know that was kind of a spur of the moment. It was something I really couldn't afford. We made it happen, and then I came back, and 2 days later I ended up with pneumonia. Was it the coronavirus? I don't know. It sure felt awful. I've had pneumonia 13 times in my life now, And 13 is usually my lucky number, but this was pretty unlucky. It was like no other pneumonia I've ever had before. It was awful. It put me out for 2 weeks. By the time I went to the doctor, I had my left lung was almost full, and I could put up with a lot of pain because I've had the pneumonia before. So thank goodness I lost all that weight. Otherwise, I might not have made it through. So, yep, saying my prayers for anybody gets pneumonia out there or gets the coronavirus. I don't know if that's what I had, but I'm not taking chances that I'm immune. And they don't even know if we could get an immunity. There are reports that some people are getting it a second time in China. I don't know if that's true, but we'll see. Take your precautions. Yep. Wash your hands. I was in the Seattle airport where that 2 days after that first case was in the airport there. So who knows? The only thing that does bother me is that for those of you that know, because this is mostly family on here, and we're trying to get some public family interested in our YouTube channel, but had a friend that bought me an Ancestry.com kit to do my DNA test. And when I did that kit, I found a biological family. I was adopted, and this biological family took me in with open arms, and they're still in Michigan, which is where I'm originally from. Most of them, anyway. Some are retired and scattered a little bit all over. But I was planning on seeing that family, most of them, in May, and now that's not going to happen. To get out of Alaska, it's a little bit rough, and it takes a lot. And I finally had enough miles that I could use to get to Michigan, and that's going to have to be put off again for a little while. But I hope everyone on my biological side of the family is doing well, and that you all get to see this. We're doing okay, and just chugging along. We've got lots of fixing and repairs and cleaning, and now we're blessed with having the time to get it done. I've got shears coming so I can finish some of the windows, because that's what we had done in the renovations, was we had windows replaced. So all the blinds came out and they don't fit because the windows are all different size. But yeah, back to the biological family. I'm just kind of blabbering here because what else? We just got lots of time. But my biological family, when this friend gave me this DNA kit and I sent it in, somebody popped up and I let it sit there for a little while. And that was in November. We moved into the house in December. By the time things quieted down a little bit, it was February, 2 years ago. So in February, I seen that somebody as a close relative popped up, and I contacted her through Ancestry, and it turned out she was a cousin. She said, "I know your mom, and you have 2 sisters and a brother, and I'll get you in contact with them." So she was delighted that she had more family. And it was kind of crazy because she said, "Well, I don't know how to tell you this, but your mom had 16 brothers and sisters," which is kind of crazy because I lost all my family. I hardly have any family left. My adopted mom had 8 brothers and sisters, so there were 9 in her family. Just tons of cousins. They were all from Indiana and Kentucky and lived on farms and raised kids to work on the farms, and just farming accidents, and there was heart problems in in my mom's side of the family, so a lot of that side of the family all perished and died before they were 60 years old from heart issues. They were tobacco farmers, so they all smoked heavily. And my dad's side of the family, it was a little bit smaller, but there was some accidents and weird things on that side of the family too. So it seemed like growing up every few months I was going to another funeral, which is kind of sad. Some people don't experience that. If you have large families, you do. I'm, just happy that I had all that family, and now I have a new family. There's longevity in this family. My mom was 100% Irish, and my dad was Native American, 100% Native American from an Indian reservation up in Canada. And that was kind of a messy situation because it was across the border, Michigan and Canada. So, what do you do? They gave me up. And my sister was born a year later. My mom had met another man. And I got some of that backstory from my sister. And it was great to FaceTime with her. And hopefully one of these days we'll get to see each other face to face. And, it is what it is. I'm just glad that I found everybody and they accepted me with open arms. But, yeah, well, we'll get there one of these days. Corned beef and cabbage is on. Should take about an hour after you put all the veggies in. The cabbage has been cooking for the corned beef has been cooking for 2 hours. Maybe 2.5, because I put curtains up in the garage. Now I have my window covered in the garage so people can't see in my garage. That's the only thing. It was more for me because my stepper is in front of the window and I don't want people to be watching me doing my step stuff. So at least that's done. I think while the corned beef is cooking, I am going to go downstairs and put the shears up and the windows down there. Happy pre-birthday to you. Happy birthday number 2. Happy pre-birthday to Mary. Happy pre-birthday to you. Definitely something going on over there. The firefighters are running in and out of the house. Most of the houses in this neighborhood are multi-homes. There's several apartments in each one of the houses. They were built years ago and people raised big families, added on. This house was added on to twice. That's what we plan on doing with it, is turning it into a multi-home. It's zoned multi-residential, multi-home residential. But the fire trucks are blocking the road, so the plow guys can't finish. They can't go anywhere. That one dump truck is full. They still have this side of the road to do. Happy birthday.
Yay. Thank you.
So I thought I would come out here and talk because Mary is doing an exam. She's got lots of homework. Her Thursday turned kind of crazy. So she got waffles and strawberries for breakfast, and we're kind of laying low today. It's been tradition since her birthday was the day before Easter when she was born. She was born on Holy Saturday, that we put up the Easter decorations if they're not already up. So that's what we're going to do today. I'll put up the Easter decorations and we'll have some fun with that. And then tomorrow will be the big day. It's her 21st birthday. So that's kind of special. I hope I'm not driving you all crazy walking back and forth. It's nice back here though. My house backs up to a nature preserve, so all of this back there is a big nature preserve. Big tall trees. It's pretty. Yeah, I don't know how this YouTube thing is going to turn out because we just have the phone. Mary has a good camera. She took photography and arts AV in high school. The school here is actually a cluster for career development. So the one that she went to anyway. So the cluster that she took was arts and AV. Both of my girls wanted to do media, and they decided that wasn't really what they wanted to do. Heather loves her art, and I don't think we got into Heather. She's autistic, so she kind of settles in by herself and does her own thing. Thank goodness she's working. She's highly functional, and some people aren't, but she does really well, and she's kind of holding us together right now. Her job is keeping us afloat because I'm not working. My job was one of the first ones to go. It's hands-on. I work directly with clients. I'm a medical massage therapist, so I can't work, and we're trying to figure that out. I got to file for unemployment, and our boss is looking into small business relief. They're doing grants through the federal government, and if we get that, we might still get paid a good portion of our regular pay, so that would be good. Then I could kibosh the unemployment. File for it later if that runs out. But we'll be doing good. We're fine. I always was taught by my parents that everything works out whether you think it does or not. You just gotta believe. And I believe. I've been in some really bad situations and they've turned out okay. So we'll go get some decorations, and we've all got leftovers for dinner from all of the stuff that I made the last few days. Tomorrow's going to be our big dinner. Mary said she doesn't care whatever it is as long as she gets mashed potatoes, but I'm going to surprise her with one of my famous lemon cakes. My grandmother used to make it, and it's called the Van Gogh cake. So it's not actually a lemon cake, it's orange, so it's a citrus cake, but she always called it a lemon cake. It's made with lemon pudding. So okay, we'll see you later. poof, just like that. It's Mary's birthday. Who would have guessed? 21.
Yeah. Doesn't feel like it.
You don't feel like 21? This is Mary's normal spot. Look at homework, homework, homework. All the time, homework.
Yeah. All the time.
So, how do you feel?
Sleepy. I had to get up and do a class today. Or watch a class.
Yep. I've been cooking all day. So we've got lots of food. We'll have lots of leftovers.
She's like,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mary. Happy 21st birthday to you. You're an adult.
No. They're melting really fast.
Yay!
No, it's all for me. You know.
Oh no! Somebody help the dog. He's confused.
What's the matter with you? Oh, I guess I could turn this off.
I guess you could. Or you want bloopers? Maybe. Cut off from the world.
Mary. Yum, yum, yum. Hey.
Not the most flattering.
Hey! This one's trying to steal my cake. And there she is, back in her normal position. Studying, doing homework. She would have had her bachelor's in 3 years, but decided to do a minor. She's wondering why now.
Yeah.
Ah, well, spread it out. It would have been bad if you tried to graduate this year. You wouldn't have been able to do it. Well, you could have done it, but there wouldn't have been a ceremony.
Yeah, that would be sad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel sad for the people that are supposed to graduate this year. Maybe they'll do one later in the summer. Maybe they'll do a distance graduation.
Yeah,
Hundreds of people online. Hmm?
They're trying to figure that out for the high schools.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be cool. You know, it's kind of crazy that our technology's come this far and we're able to do all this stuff during this time. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Timing.
Yeah, still have to do school. Oh well.
Ah, you'll be better off for it.
I have like 3 weeks left. 2 after this? I don't know. I think it's 3.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This week has felt like 2
It's,
weeks.
it's just the beginning of the month. Just started. Okay. Maybe I'll take the doggy out. Do you want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? Outside? So, I have to watch where I'm walking out here today because it snowed. See? A lot of it melted. It's above freezing out here. I don't know what it is. I haven't been paying attention. I've been cooking all day. So, Mary got her cake. and she got her. The dog's having a blast out here with the snow, and she got her mashed potatoes. That's all she was worried about. Meatloaf was my idea, but she likes meatloaf. And she's back at it and doing her homework. She was hoping that she would get enough done yesterday so that way she wouldn't have to have any on her birthday. But she just got so tired last night. She got way behind on assignments because teacher switched things around. I don't know what they're thinking. They probably didn't realize that they had only 3 weeks left. I know we're behind a week, and you can't miss anything. It's got to be done. But this dog, run! He's just running back and forth. What's over there? What's over there, Kip? Yeah, we're still working on his foot too. It's been a little over a week, and we're trying not to go to the vet. It looked like it needed probably about 4 stitches, and it's right on the bone, but I've been squeezing it and pushing on it and making sure that he's not yelping. If he was yelping, I probably would have took him to the vet, but he seems to be okay. It's just gonna take time to heal. Oh, I can't even keep up with him. He's going so fast. Good thing I got a big yard. And there he goes. Too funny. But I guess this is going to be the end of the video. Mary's birthday's over with, and hopefully I'm sure all of you have lots of questions because it's me talking and I just kind of blabber about stuff and leave a lot of things open-ended. So if you got any questions, ask me, and that'll lead us into another vlog. And we'll just keep on pecking away at it. My gift to Mary was I downloaded Premiere Pro, so we've got the monthly subscription. We've got the monthly subscription to Premiere Pro, and hopefully that'll be easier. I'm going to try to use it. I've never even done anything like that before, and we'll see. And you have to let me know what you think about the video when it's done. Now, I might get Mary to help me a little bit. It depends on how much homework she actually gets done. But it should be fun. And we'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now. And stay safe at home.